everybody! Gingershadow here, and welcome back to another Minecraft mod review with me. And today, after many years, finally, the Bleach mod has moved from 1.7.10 Minecraft up to 1.12.2, which, oh my god, we've waited so long for this. Like, I started playing Bleach for about 5.5, 6 years ago. And back then was around the time when it moved to 1.7.10. It was a cool thing at the time. Then it went ages without getting updates. Then Night Demon took it over like a year ago or something around that time. I don't know the exact date. But anyway, he took it over. He started getting updates again. He made it work on 1.7.10 on servers. That was awesome. And he said he was going to move it to 1.12. That's a big thing. There's a lot of stuff to move. He's finally done it. And I'm so bloody happy because finally we can mix the Bleach mod with some of the 1.12 mods. Oh, I'm very giddy over this. I'm very excited for this. Now, it's moved to 1.12. Should note, because it's moved to 1.12, could be some bugs. I've already found a couple. None of them are too major. One's a bit mental, but it's nothing game-breaking. I've not crashed or anything. So far, the mod seems pretty stable. And it seems pretty good to go, bar one. Well, you'll see the bug yourself, because I'll show it to you in a little bit. And I've already told Night Demon about it, so hopefully eventually that will just get patched out and everything will be working smashing. But yes, Bleach 1.12.2 mod. We're going to do a little review. We're going to look at what it has to offer. I reviewed it in 1.7.10. Most of the stuff is pretty much the same, bar a few little changes since last time I covered it. But I'm going to cover it anyway, because it's a 1.12.2, and I'm quite excited. So, yes, Bleach mod. What have we got on offer? Many things. Powers, weapons, monsters, more powers, even more powers, power-ups, forms. There's quite a few bits and pieces in this mod. It's a mod that's been around for a while. It's had a lot of work done to it, and it's bloody fantastic. Especially if you're a fan of Bleach. But anyway, right, so we'll start with the blocks. So, we've got a few different blocks on display here. These are various blocks you can find. Well, not so much in this world. Most of these blocks you'll find in a different world, in Wakemundo. If you've watched Bleach, you'll probably know where that is. It's where the Hollows live, and it's quite violent over there, because Hollows live there. But yeah, you can find blocks like this floating around there. Wakemundo stones, white sand, lamps, different ores. That's mask ore, Ryatsu ore. There's also the soul lamp thing. This used to have a shape to it. It had no texture shape, it had a shape to it. Now it's a block. I don't know, I've got mixed feelings about it, because on one hand, the old one was like a classic shape, and it'll be missed. But at the same time, this doesn't look bad either, so let us know what you think. But anyway, aside from that, we've also got a tower block, and then we've got roof tile blocks. And then we've got these bits, the slidey, well, not slidey doors. You also get flooring, these are things. You've got the walls, there's two different walls, there's this type, and there's this type, and this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like when you only put one of them down. And this is flooring. This stuff exists. Yeah, there's a bunch of different blocks in this mod. They're quite cool. And here's a bunch of them here. So yeah, we've got like mask ore, soul quartz ore, that stuff, soul quartz thing, soul quartz lamp. Some of this stuff you can craft using like different bits, white sand and Wakemundo. Oh god. The stone, you can find them in another dimension. Soul quartz block you can make with soul quartz, whatever that's called. That's actually a really tough block. That's a block that's really meant to be hard to break. But yeah, Ryatsu blocks, thingy stuff. A lot of this stuff you won't really know until you look at other stuff and you play that bit. You've got the red pillar block, which is made from Ryatsu blocks, wood, and red rose. You've got the fence, which is made from 6 of those blocks. You've got the stairs, which is made from 6 of those blocks. You've got the blue roof, which is made from blue terracotta and white wall. You've got white wall down here, which is made from clay, cobble, and Ryatsu. You've got the blue floor tile, which is made from 3 white wall. You've got the I can't pronounce the words. The tatami might be how it's pronounced. You've got the mats, basically. Sugarcane, Ryatsu, hash slabs. Now, one of the little glitches that has occurred from moving 1.7.10 up to 1.12. What it's meant to be, I think, is the mat plus the green dye would get you the green floor. It's now just one or the other. Now if we just take one of these and we put it in a crafting bench, you can now just get 3. It's not meant to do that, but that's fine. That's one of the smaller bugs that occurred. I didn't tell it to do that one because I actually just found it while doing setting up for the review, basically. So, yeah, that's a small thing. There are a couple little bits, basically, where stuff crafts into the wrong thing. I've got the lamp from before, the paper lamp. It's made from using soul cloth, it's made paper, torch, and more paper. Gives you 2 of those. We've got the paper wall, soul cloth and sticks. We've got the other paper wall, which is made from 5 of the other paper and sticks. And we've got a paper door. Now, the paper door is made from paper wall, wood, and sticks. I don't know how... It used to be a case of you took some of this stuff and you'd right-click and put it on. I can't get it to work. I always remember at one point I had trouble getting this to work. And then I remember it got fixed or I got told how to do it properly. But now I can't figure it out again. So, either this is bugged and doesn't want to work, or I'm just doing it wrong. Either could be the answer. If you know how it works and you can get it to work in 1.12 version, let us know. But yeah, the door does exist. The door's quite cool because it's a slidey door that slides on. So that's a thing. That's it for blocks in here. Next up, the funny bits in here. We have got Ryatsu. You get that from killing hollows, from hogs, from Shinigami, basically from the mobs that occur from the Bleach mod. You've got the block variation, you're going to need a lot of them. You've got the soul steel variation, which is a piece of iron surrounded by it. You're going to need a lot, well, I need some of that. The soul candy, that's sugar surrounding a block. What is soul candy? It fills you up your soul energy a bunch. It's tasty. You've got mask shards, they're made from breaking down masks. I'll show you the masks in a minute. The masks have got their own little bit over there. We've got the Shinai. This is probably the first thing you're going to want to craft when you get into the world. The Shinai is made from 2 sugarcane and a stick. It seems to be going through a bit of an issue right now. I assume this isn't meant. So the Shinai is made to do 5 damage and it's 1.6. It's a standard sword. But it also says when offhand does 3 damage. Okay, makes sense, I guess. We're not left-handed or whatever. Okay, but also on feet, on legs, on body, on head. I wish I could put it on my head and be like Ron or Zoro. But no, I don't think those extra bits are supposed to be this. That might be a tiny... It doesn't stop the sword from working like a sword. It still does the damage. It still does the stuff. You're going to want to use this to start building up spiritual energy. Spiritual energy? How do you get that? Actually, we should probably take a look at that before we go any further. So, we're going to want to become one of the many classes in this world. So, you're going to want to get yourself a Shinai. That's the thing. But for you're probably going to want to get yourself set up as a spiritual person. How do you do that? Well, first, you have to die. It's unavoidable. It has to be done. You'll get a faction selector at that point. The faction selectors basically will let you pick your faction. So, you can become a Quincy, Shinigami, Human, or Hollow. Now, okay, 3 of these have got stuff going on with them. Human sort of does, but it's in the kind of form right now where it's getting stuff done with it, but it's still kind of in development, so it's suck to yourself if you want to go that route. Human, it's cool because from Human you can become a Quincy, Shinigami, or Hollow. And technically, you'll get a kind of better start in the ones, but you have to do a bunch of work as a human to get that point. And technically, as a human, you can become a Fullbringer. And if you become a Fullbringer and turn into a Shinigami, you'll become a Visored. And that's the only way you can become a Visor legitly. But the Visor doesn't... It offers something, but not a lot right now. It's an interesting system to go through. But yeah, we've got the Quincy, Shinigami, and Hollow. Obviously, you're going to pick whichever one you want to be. In this case, though, we'll pick Shinigami because Shinigami, and at that point, it'll show up above for Shinigami. And we now have 50 spiritual energy. Also, this thing's still in our hand. It sort of just stays there. You can just get rid of it at this point. You don't need it. You don't need it. But yeah, so you just pick. You're going to get 50 to start with, no matter which class you pick. Other than Human. Human, you'll start off with 5. I believe it is, and at that point you have to build yourself up and do various things if you want to turn from a human into a different class, which I'll go over those in a little bit, I suppose, once we introduce some more bits and pieces. If you click B, which is the default thing for it, you can open up the stat system thing. This is a fairly new bit. You start off with, well, basically 5 in the base stats here. So 5 strength, 5 agility, 5 endurance. Endurance applies to health, so technically if you get your health up a bit more, you're getting extra hearts. That's the thing. I'm going to go creative mode, though, because I don't want to get hit by things. You've got weapon range, magic, reactive control, and reactive manipulation. You also got a base 50, which is what our 50 there is. You get Shinigami, Quincy, and Hollow. That's points towards them, I guess you could say. Basically, the Hollow ones are probably the more important ones. You can get them by getting hit by a Hollow. And they're one of the... I believe they're one of the ways to get Fullbringer stuff. Is that a human get hit by Hollows, getting Hollow points, get mutated kind of Fullbringer sort of thing. Again, information I'll go through more once we get to a certain bit. Just for now, I'm just kind of going through this stuff. But yeah, basically you can gain points by doing various things. Shinigami, getting your... Oh, what's it called? You gain points for your Zanpakuto and stuff. And, well, that's just your base kind of thing. And all these various things. Weapon does more damage. Range does more range damage. Magic, I don't think actually does anything. It probably does something, but I generally don't remember what it is. Rise of control rapid use magician. You need these for various different weapons. This weapon doesn't have any requirements, but if you go to the Zanbakuto, for example, it requires weapon 15. So basically, if you want to release your Zanbakuto into Shikai, you're going to need elemental points at 400. That's the points within Zaromaru. If you shift right click with it, it tells you where the base points are at the bottom there and the various different elements. It requires 200 Ryoku. I can't pronounce words. Basically, 200 spiritual energy. That's the 50 we've got there. You have to get at least 200 for that. I need 50 in weapon. How do you get weapon? You just attack things with a sword. Just attack things with the Shinai, attack things with the Zanbakuto, and you'll just build up points for it. But attack things with Zanbakuto and you'll build up and kill hollows in it, and you'll build up your Shinigami points. Attack things with a Quincy, build your Quincy points, get attacked by hollows, or be a hollow and attack things with a hollow and eat all our hollows, build up your hollow points. That's just how it works. Yeah, Zanbakuto, Ryetsu blocks, and Soul Steel. If you're a Shinigami, which a lot of people are, it's the most common thing for people to be, then you're going to be doing a lot of this, so that's the thing. But if you're not and you're a Quincy, you're going to want to go a different route. So, Quincy, use a block, and for steel, and you get the Quincy pendant. That'll be your starting point. It requires 10 spiritual energy to release into a ball, which if I just quickly do the little commands, the / Bleach _kitty _ Now, if you click tab, it instantly goes add. Okay, that's not what we want. It always add bit, which is kind of annoying, but no matter. We're gonna set faction Quincy. We're gonna switch to Quincy for a second. If we right click with this, boop, it'll turn into Quincy ball. Technically, if I go into game mode S, it'll start draining my spiritual energy while I'm in this form. If I shoot with it, it'll also drain energy. The Quincy's quite a hard one to get started with because it drains your energy while the ball's out and drains your energy to activate the ball. If I click Z, it'll deactivate the ball and turn it back in its pendant form. That did a thing. But yeah, if I right click, yeah, it'll drain 10 there because it was in creative when it didn't the first time. Also, to note about it, I'm wearing armor, I'm wearing Captain's Cloak, Shinigami bottom, Shinigami sandals. I'll get into the outfits in a second, but just to point out, because I'm wearing this outfit, I can click C. It'll actually let me do a flash step. If I take the outfit off, I cannot do a flash step. Flash step's a thing. Yeah, there's only a few controls in this, and those are activate item, which is to activate your, well, it activates your Zanbakuto. It's not, and a couple other items. It does not activate the pendant though. Like if I click X and the pendant right now, it doesn't. Just I right click for that, so that's, it doesn't do that one. There's activate power, which is if you're say a visored or a Fullbringer. Then you can activate that power. Bleach stats, B to open up your menu. Deactivate, so if I activate this and then click Z, that's to deactivate that. And then C for the flash step. So if you're wearing a Shinigami, Quincy, basically a spiritual outfit, then you can flash step. So I can't do it there, but if I put the full outfit on, and then it counts me wearing a full outfit, so it lets me flash step. I don't know if you're technically supposed to be able to do that as a Quincy, wearing a Shinigami outfit, but I mean, it used to be a case of you couldn't, but now you can apparently. Well, it's meant to be that or not. Who really cares? Either way, it's good to be able to do it, I suppose. But yeah, Quincy's are a bit weird after that though. So you've got the Quincy pendant, and you've got the Sarai glove. You've also technically got the arrow, quote unquote. I'm never going to try and pronounce that because I will fail. Now, this actually requires 70 spiritual energy, weapon 5, reaction manipulation 10 in order to use it. Technically, it counts as like a sword that the Quincy's can use, or you can shoot it as an arrow. I can right now. I don't have the stat points for it. Also, as the Quincy pendant, you need certain requirements to use that as well. Quincy pendant's a bit weird. It doesn't have a crafting recipe. It used to. It doesn't. But if you go in the pendant and click recipes to advance, you can get that, and it's got no. It's a bit weird right now. I think you're supposed to be able to craft the. Actually, no, that crafts that pendant again. Odd. That crafts okay. Pentacle. Yeah, that says pendant again. But if you craft that, it does create the web. It's a bit confusing. Basically, that's the crafting recipe that used to be to create the pentacle. If we take this and twist it like this, if I do it the right way. You kind of have to do this in order to. I think the idea with the Quincy's supposed to be an advancement system. In order to use the next thing, you need to use the thing before. I need to advance it. So I think you're supposed to just naturally get this as you progress with the Quincy. I'm not too sure because I've never actually personally done it myself. But yeah, if I look at this and technically it won't let me transform it. So yeah, it's not letting me transform even though it's the thing. But if I set my Bleach Oh my god, didn't put the set thing after it. Set Ryoku, let's put it up to 400. I'll put it up to 400. At this point, yes, I still can't use it. I need to get my points up for that. You have to activate the bow, so then you can activate the glove, so then you can do the thing after it. It's a system of things with the Quincy's. They're a bit out, I'll get to once I've got points in my system. We'll get back to that in a second. Right, let's get back to this before we get too distracted by Quincy's. Quincy's is an interesting bit for me, but moving on. Right, from the mash shard, you can make Hollow Bite. That'll summon hollows down if you place it in the ground, which we can do later on. We've got the Giganta Portal, which, well, we'll go to Wake Commando later. You get that from a Menos Grande dying in the overworld. Also, to note, because my search range is at 400, I now jump higher. And I run a little bit quicker. And you might notice I got a heart there. Yeah, but I don't really know why. Technically, if you up endurance, you're supposed to get extra hearts eventually. And it's not very many, it's just a handful. I don't know why I've gotten an extra 1 health from reaching 400 in this. I guess it just decided I've developed that on my own. I don't know, but I have also developed my speed, I've developed my jump boost, and technically I should be hitting a bit harder as well. So, that's the thing. There are 3 music discs. I have no idea how you get them. I think you've got to spawn them in. They play songs from the anime. I'm not going to play them here because that's copyright. There's the Hollow Tomb, another broken thing. It's supposed to be a book and a mash shard. It's not. You just put a mash shard in the chest in the crafting bench that just gives you the book now. It's not meant to do that, but that's what it's doing right now. So that's another one of the glitched ones that I found. The Hollow Tomb will tell you what elements you'll get for each hollow towards your upto. So this is this is only relevant for Shinigami. But basically, each hollow has updated thing. The book has been updated to now work. It used to be broke for a bit, but then more hollows get added in. It's been fixed now, so this is what elements you'll get for killing each thing. If it's in green, you're getting a plus in that. So if I kill, for example, that, which is a bat hollow, I'll gain 3 in wind, 4 in light, but I'll lose 2 in darkness, which, if I just show there, yeah. Which, if you're trying to earn for a certain type of Zanpakuto Shikai release, you're going to want to be paying attention to that. Also, there's a guide. This is handy. This actually tells you a bunch of useful information, which can, again, be very, very useful. You can obtain that through clicking B and clicking on Bleach guide. There we go. Now I've got 2. So that's the thing. Yeah, so that's the stuff in there. Moving over to the next chest. Pills! This is why I was waiting on the Quincy stuff and, well, the Shinigami stuff. I need pills so I can... This is basically drugs. These are pills that are supposed to up your various stats. You get these by killing... Well, not really bosses, but it's basically bigger hollows. Some hollows are a bit bigger than other hollows, and those hollows have a chance of dropping you special pills. Which are totally fine. Yeah, and there's also this one, which is a random point one, so if I eat this one... I will gain a random point in something. So in this case, I gained a point in range. If I eat a bunch of the ranged ones, now suddenly I've got a lot of points in range. If I gain a bunch of the weapon ones, now suddenly I've got a lot of points in weapons, which is what I needed for my Zanpakuto. So now technically I could do more Zanpakuto stuff. I couldn't before. They're basically just ways of advancing your stats a bit more than before. I've got endurance. If I eat a bunch of those, I might gain more health. I don't know. The health one's always... Yeah, there we go. I gained 1 eventually. What am I at now? 69. Perfect. Yeah, I've gained an extra 1 health from that. Again, the health thing's not big. Your spiritual energy counts towards health anyway, so there. You've got agility. Eating a bunch of those should just make you a bit quicker. So, that's the thing. As you can see, my FOV's getting a bit ridiculous. I'm actually now able to move a little bit quicker. We've got strength, which lets you just do more physical damage. And then, yeah, with the other... Magic, reactor control, max concentration. We need some of these for certain things. Right, now that we've got these actually, let's try and show this stuff off. So now we can, if you look at this, we need reactor manipulation. So up that. This ups speed as well. Now, I assume this means because you're better manipulating reactor that you can move quicker. I assume that's what it means. I don't know why it ups your speed. It's a bit weird. Very pendant. Can I activate you now? No, for reasons I cannot. I'm gonna have to control as well. Just upping everything at this point, just so I've got points so I can activate things. Alright, the various things. So, I swear you worked before. Right, if I take the pendant that you eventually get, you activate it, it turns into the bow. It's not meant to. It's meant to turn into the web bow. I don't know why it does that. This confuses me. You've got the glove after that. Technically, after you activate the web bow, you're supposed to then be able to use the glove. And the glove's supposed to be activate... Look, you're supposed to click activate item once you do anything, but I haven't activated the bow, so I can't. I'm quite confused by this. Possibly... Oh, it's because I haven't crafted my own pendant. Yeah, you've got to start things... Okay, the Quincy thing, you've got to very much do everything. You can't just spawn stuff in. Sorry, Quincy one, starting, spawn in pendant, make pendant, then turn pendant into better pendant, then activate better pendant. It's not letting me. Can we cheat it? No, we cannot. This activated before, I swear it did. Oh, I'm quite confused. Well, whatever. Either way, the Quincy one confuses me. You've got to go through the system to do it all and stuff. Eventually, it's meant to work, and then you're supposed to activate that, and you can activate the thing. Whatever, I can show you the end result later anyway. As for the Zanbakuto, now that I've got this, though, let's say we want to get elements up. We can use commends / bleach, bloop, set, type. Let's say we want... Okay, well, there are various types. We've got dark, earth, fire, heal, ice, light, lightning, linear, normal, null. Null just means there's no type. Poison, water, and wind. So, let's say we want... Let's go normal, actually. Normal typing means there's not... Well, to show you, basically. It means none of the elements have gone over 100. So, basically, if fire went over 100, it'd become a fire Zanbakuto. If ice went over 100, it'd be over ice Zanbakuto. If two things go over 100, it'll take one of them. If certain ones go over 100, for example, light and dark, you'll get lunar. If you combined ice and fire, you'll get water. If you combined light and wind, you'll get lightning. I think that's the extra ones. I think that's all of them. But anyway, now we've done that, we're good to go. No, we're not. We also need to... Don't know why I'm giving myself diamond creative mode. We also need to name our Zanbakuto. So let's name our Zanbakuto... Kai. Sure, Kai the weapon. Shift right click, our Zanbakuto is now named Kai. Now we can release it. Right button. Yep, okay. Set faction Shinigami. Yeah, of course it won't activate. I'm a bloody Quincy. Right, there we go. Now that my perception has kicked in, I've realised I'm a Quincy. Activate Shikai. Why? There we go. For a second, I had to shift right click again in order to make it work. There we go. Now we got a fire Zanbakuto. So fire Zanbakuto gives us fire resistance. It lets us, if we hold right click, shoot a little fireball at those sheep over there. If we could aim, which we cannot, it drains energy. As you can see, our energy is draining as we're got it released. If I click Z, it'll turn back and does Zanbakuto. Yeah, that's how Zanbakutos work. Basically, build your element up. So in this case, though, because we picked fire, it's ended up with 100 fire. Now, a quick thing to note, though. There are several types of different Zanbakutos, or of the Zanbakutos. So, for example, for the fire one, there's, I think, 3 or 4. But basically, because I clicked on the command, it just put 400 into it, and that was it. If I click it again, though, it's that again. If I click it again, though, it's random. There we go. It'll give us a different one. So, basically, if you're using a command to set your Zanbakuto type, or if you got a Zanbakuto type you're not happy with, you can technically just keep spamming the command, and it'll give you a random one amongst them. And you can get the different types of Zanbakutos that way. But, yeah. Basically, Zanbakutos, various different elements. Get the Shikai you want. Let's move on from there. The Quincy stuff still... it still confuses me slightly. I've never really done it in survival, so I'm not... I kind of know how it works. I know what I'm sort of aiming for, but without actually going and doing survival stuff, getting it to just work for you through cheating's a bit harder now. So, at least it is for me who doesn't fully understand it. But basically, yeah, craft pendant... Get web pendant, possibly just through doing Quincy things with pendant. And, yeah. Then eventually build the glove. The glove is made from using a tunic and blocks. Activate the glove, and you get the final thing. You've got to do the steps, so you've got to craft the glove. You can't just spawn it in. That's the key point in the Quincy thing. Just to note, but for me, it's just a confusing thing right now. But anyway, moving on. Mobs. There are several of these. We've got a hole here. Hello, hole. If I... Zanbakuto, okay, come back. If I right-click him with a Zanbakuto, he'll turn into Hell's Butterfly and give me Ryatsu. That was nice of him. There's also Shinigami. Now, these are one of the other bug things. These have got a visual bug, where they're meant to have Zanbakuto. They actually still act like they do have Zanbakuto, and they still attack and do pretty much the exact same damage. But for whatever reason... for whatever reason, they're not showing it. I think that's just a visual thing from moving to 1.12. Also, among them, there's one. There's the Shinigami captains. They have way more health. They are way stronger. They're meant to have the captain's cloak on. They do not. They just don't. Again, visual thing. They're meant to be stronger. They still are stronger. They still have more health. They're just not showing it, basically. But yeah, that's those things. There's also the hole in the Grand Fissure. This is another hole. This one's evil, has 1 health. It turns into the Grand Fissure. Also, there goes the Shinigami. The Shinigami... I think you saw a 50 in there. Yeah, that was the captain getting involved. The captain's quite strong. But yeah, that was the Grand Fissure. He comes from the other holes. And then you've got 1,000,000 hollows. Right, so, hollows. There's lots of them. They spawn all over the place. So let's go. We've got Stalker Hollow, which, as you know, is quite small, that Stalker Hollow. Yeah, if I spawn a bunch of them, they come in various different sizes. And the bigger ones have a better chance of dropping the pill things. That's a thing. Also, the Shinigami are just going to annihilate everything. We've got Wasp Hollows. They fly. They're evil. They sting you. We've got Golem Hollows. There we go. That's a bit bigger ones. They come in various sizes. I don't know if that affects their strength. Might do. We've got Snakes. They poison you, by the way. Golem Hollows put you on fire. We've got Spiders. They make you drowsy because they make you drunk. We've got Blazes. They don't really... Do they even do anything? I don't think they do anything. We've got Bat Hollows. These things are the devil. They blind you and are very, very, very mental. We've got a Stake. That's not a hollow. Moving on. More hollows. Boop. Next up, we've got the Ore Hollow. This just spawns randomly. You can also... You're meant to be able to find hollow ore. Which I don't like touching because it freaks out and kind of glitches when I do it right now. But basically... I could show it, actually. If I quickly just grab the thing. Hollow. Yeah, there's this stuff. I don't want to really touch this stuff, but we'll touch it quickly. Yeah, you get diamonds, emeralds, and gold. Basically, you put it down, and then you touch it. And it's supposed to, like, destroy the ground and summon another one. It seems to be glitching right now and kind of creating another fake thing as well. Don't really get it, but whatever. You don't see it ever anyway. I've never found any of it ever. So, that's the thing. Also, there we go. A pill got dropped from one of the holes. We also got the Wolf Hollow. It's got a cool mask, but it doesn't really do very much. We get the Lizard Hollow. This is one of the newer boys. We get the Scorpion Hollow. Oh, I like the Scorpion Hollow. We get the Monkey Hollow. Monkeys are evil. We've got the Mantis. My god, that thing's terrifying. And we've got the Pterodactyl. Oh, little one's so cute. And the big one. And that's just a giant pit of death over there. Wonderful. Moving on from there, there's a few more. We have also got the Honey Badger. That was the last one. Of the regular holes, anyway. We have also got the Menos Grande. So you might notice there's 2 types of eggs. You've got the standard Menos Grande, which looks like this. These mostly spawn away commando. If you use a hollow bait, you can summon one down. If you kill one, there's a chance you'll get a Giganta from it. There's also the other Menos Grande. These are the ones that have sort of evolved. There are, I think, 6? 6 different ones. Basically with various different types of masks. You'll find these in White Commando. They look cool. I like them. I dig the masks of these guys. They are awesome. But yeah, these are maybe... Oh my god. They're basically wearing the masks. Except from that one. I've never seen that mask before. Well, I've seen it on this guy, but like this, for example, is a snake mask. This one, for example, is... You may be a buzzard. You may be a buzzard. That's the hollow mask over there. I don't know what that one is. And that's the pterodactyl mask. Some of them are masks you actually obtain from holes. The other ones are just ones I've never seen before. So, maybe future masks you can obtain? Who knows? But, yeah, these are working towards evolution. As far as evolution goes, yeah, there's also this thing. This doesn't spawn. This is just a spawn egg, and it doesn't do anything yet. It doesn't actually exist in the game, but it's clearly work towards getting implemented in, so... It exists, but it doesn't really do. It doesn't spawn in the world right now. Also, as final things, you've also got the small, hell butterflies. And the small lizards. They spawn away commando. They're not hostile. They don't hurt you. They're just mules, basically, for all our hollows, or if you fancy killing some hollows without them fighting back. Which would be a bit mean, I'll be honest. Also, because we're 1.12, you have to be careful with your sword play, because if you just keep swinging, your sword will basically time out and it swings, you'll do less damage. That's going to be a fun thing to do in Bleach. But, yeah, that's the spawn eggs. Also, just realized, set faction. I forgot to do this one. There's also the hollow faction. Now, you might be what, don't question it. Yeah, okay, so hollows are a bit, they're a bit weird right now. Basically, hollows... They may start off plain, kind of like this, but they might have a bit more color to them. And then if you do slash... Well, okay. as a hollow, you're supposed to kill other hollows and eat them to gain power. That's the thing. That's not what really is happening now. So basically, set hollow color. Let's go red. Can I set my color? Red is not valid. Is it a number by any chance? No, it's not. What? I don't know what you want from me, game. Whatever. Set hollow part is the next thing. You can use commands, or set each part. You can use commands. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you can use that to set your hollow parts. Technically, you're supposed to just evolve parts as you kill all the hollows, but you can use the command to do it this way. So if I set them all to 1, I look like this. The hollow's the hollow's probably the most bugged of the various things. I didn't realize this one at first when I told an idea about bugs. This is another one that I guess it's not only game breaking. You still work. You still work as a hollow. So I mean that's a thing. It's just also wrong thing. Which there's meant to be a thing for hollows to use different techniques. Hollows have got a claw attack, they've got a bite attack. Use the bite to hit hollows. So actually, I've got the teeth mark there. You're supposed to use the hollow bite attack to like, eat all the hollows. But yeah, anyway, if I switch up one of those numbers up to like say 2, that would change the parts. There, that changed my arms. If I change this one, that changed something. If I change, I think the first one's head. Yeah, it is. Doesn't look quite right. Yeah, you probably shouldn't go hollow yet until this gets bug fixed. But I feel like I should probably, show this. If nothing else, just so that Demon hopefully sees it and just knows what's happening. Yeah, hollows are a bit buggered right now. Quincy's and Shinigami seem to work fine. All in all, for a shift from 1.7 up to 1.12, the bugs are surprisingly few. Like, I was honestly expecting worse things. I was expecting to crash a lot. I was both excited and terrified for this update. Like, so far it's worked out a lot better than I thought it would. Like, okay, hollow's a bit buggered, but alright, just don't go hollow for a bit until that gets fixed. And, the other glitches, a visual bug for Shinigami, that's not too bad. A couple of crafting ones, that doesn't matter. There's one sort of bad glitch, but it doesn't break anything, and you can try and ignore it. It's cheatsy, but you can kind of ignore it. It's not a bad thing, it breaks the world, so whatever. Also, / Bleach, set faction, back to Shinigami. Oh, good. Also, oh god, what's happening to my cloak? Well, various things are happening to this cloak. But yeah, anyway, that's that stuff. Over to outfits now, one of my favourite things when it comes to most stuff. There are various ones. So, alright, going from the start, we've got the Male Academy uniform. Oh yeah, Silkcloth, I never showed it off. Silkcloth's made by way from a block, surrounded by thing. It's made from basically 17 Ryatsu. I never put Silkcloth in the chest. But anyway, using 6 white wool, 1 Silkcloth, and lapis, you can get the male top and bottoms. There's also the female variation, which is using red instead of blue. So that's the thing. This stuff, I should probably go in survival mode for this. Gives you basically nothing in terms of armor rating. You cannot flash step. Those Menoses want to kill me. Not gonna let them know. I've got the Academy uniform, which looks pretty good. There are no shoes though, surprisingly. I don't think there's shoes anyway. What's there shoes? I missed the shoes. I mean, there are shoes, but like Quincy, Aranka, yeah, they're not. I don't think there's Academy shoes. You can get in. Right, that changes things. Difficulty. Bugger off. I don't think so. I'm not dealing with your crap. Alright, back to normal. Anyway, we've got the female Academy uniform, which she has got a little bit in its skirt. That looks not bad. Grey wool string, red wool string. It's mostly just made from wool. It gives you basically no armor rating. It's pretty bad. The soul chain! And that crashed. Oh god, that causes a crash. Oh dear. That's the first. I never even tried wearing that before, so I didn't even realize that crashed you. Alright, that apparently can crash you. That could be a problem. You need that for various things. Oh good. Yeah, I was really worried that it was gonna keep crashing me and I was gonna have to like make a new bit of the world. That would have been annoying, but no, it rewinded. It rewinded before. So I'm still wearing this outfit. Right, soul chains. They apparently crash you. Don't put them on. So that's a bit of an issue. Soul chains are maybe what you use as a human. So alright, soul chains are made from using iron bars and soul steel. Basically, if you're a human, this is how you can become a Shinigami, Quincy, or a Hollow. If you activate the soul chain by, I think it's right click it. There's a thing you do where it gives an extra marker. It may not work right now. Oh no, it's activate item. There we go. If you activate like that and put it on, and I believe it should either right click a Ryatsu block or die, you'll become a Hollow. I don't know, if you die with it on, you become a hole, actually. This is a risky business. And basically, yeah, if you use a reactive look and you click with it on, you become a hollow. If it's not active, which I can't deactivate it now, so you need a fresh one at this point. But if you put it on and use a Shinai on a block, you should become a Shinigami. And if you use you know what the book tells you this? It's try to remember it from memory because I haven't done it. Where is this? Basic control stats. Yes, human pathing. Here it is. It tells you here. Whilst wearing a soul chain, right-clicking Rat's block with a Quincy pendant will make you a Quincy. Wearing a soul chain, right-clicking Rat's block with a Shinai makes you a Shinigami. Also change the Shinai to a Sandbox Hole, which is a free thing. And whilst wearing it while active using the active button, right-clicking Rat's block with nothing will make you a hollow. Extra stuff. Eating a mash shard with 30 base energy and 50 hollow, whilst it's a human, will evolve you in a Fullbringer. Evolving a Fullbringer to Shinigami turns you into a Visored. And as a Visored, you basically get the power to turn into... Can't do it that way. Slash. Bleach. Set faction. Wizard. Oh yeah, I should probably show off, by the way. That didn't help. For a different class, you've got that thing. A Rancor, Ascended, Bound, Fullbringer, Hollow, Human, Menos, Quincy, Shinigami, Sinner, Vassal Lordy, and Visored. To note, a Rancor you can turn into doesn't have anything really going for it right now. The other ones don't really work. Fullbringer works, it just gives you extra spiritual energy if you use its power. Hollow you saw, Human you've seen, Quincy and Shinigami you saw. Sinner, Vassal Lordy, Menos, Achuchas, whatever the hell it's called. A Rancor, Ascended, Bound. They don't really do anything right now. Visored is the other one that really has something going for it. So yeah, if you become a Visored, we go back to that last bit of the book. Extra stuff. After you become a Visored, you then craft a half mask. After this, you can then use the active power button. It should allow use of Visored mask power. No actual mask, so you don't actually get the mask on. Hollow teeth icon will see above the spirit bar thing. So basically, if we take mask shards and craft a half mask, we should be able to go, as a Visored, should then be able to use Visored powers. So we'll get to that in a second once we look at the masks. But right, let's go through the rest of the outfits first. But I felt the soul chain I was waiting until we get to the soul chain to like try and explain the stuff with the human. And honestly, you're better after reading the book. I try to remember off the top of my head. It's a bit. I'm not got the greatest memory for this stuff. But yeah, apparently it seems to crash. I don't want to put it on again in case it crashes again. So use it on risk. Might be a slight crash warning thing to let Night Demon know a bit. Anyway, we've got the regular Shinigami outfit. That's made using Black Quill, 5 Soul Cloth, Black Quill, 4 Soul Cloth, and 2 wood, and 2 more Soul Cloth. That's your Shinigami outfit. So, yeah, this is it for you're probably going to want this for your Shinigami. Well, until you get to the next stage. There's the Quincy outfit, which is using Blue Wool and Soul Cloth. Then, yeah, more Blue Wool and Soul Cloth. We've got the Rancor outfit. So this exists. Also to know, it's got more... Okay, Quincy outfit, 2 bars. Shinigami outfit, 3. A Rancor outfit, 4. Bit weird that, but anyway, I love this outfit, it looks cool. 4 Soul Cloth plus Soul Quartz. Soul Quartz you're going to get, well, from White Commando. So you have to go to White Commando if you want to get the Rancor outfit. Soul Quartz and Soul Cloth and Soul Quartz and Soul Cloth. It's a cool outfit, I like it. We've got essentially the reverse Shinigami outfit, the one Ichigo's other side Sambucto thing he gave him. But yeah, I basically take your regular Shinigami outfit and surround it in mash shards. And that goes for all of them. It's a lot. It's not any stronger. It's just an alternative version of the Shinigami outfit. Next up, that's just regular Shinigami outfit. Thingy's cloak. This is meant to have more bits to it. It doesn't. I don't know why. I assume because it's moved to 1.12. This is meant to be more than just a mask. It's meant to have like a full-on cloak that goes over your chest as well. This thing is made by the way using a captain's cloak, soul cloth, and mash shards. It was a cool headpiece. It seems to be a bit busted right now, though. We've got... Oh, yeah, I'm wearing the captain's outfit. I'm like, where's the captain's outfit? We've got the Quincy tunic, which is made using the old Quincy thing. Blocks and cloth. Old thing, blocks and cloth. Old thing, blocks and cloth. So, yeah, this thing exists. There was another thing on there. That's disappeared as well. All right, cool game. Where did it go off to? Anyway, we've got the captain's cloak. Captain's cloak made using the old one. Blocks and cloth. And yeah, the captain's outfit, it's really cool. I was gonna I'll just show it anyway. Where is it? What? I don't want it. Alright, fine, I'll do the thing then. Spoil everything. Where are you? There you are, you ficker. This was on a thing before. It's buggered off. It wasn't meant to bugger off. Did it break when the thing went? Whatever. Anyway, yeah, there's this stilts thing. You can put this on technically. Well, I can't right now because I'm in crit. If you use the glove and activate it, do all the process, you basically get access to this, which is the Let Stilts, which looks like this. It's really cool. And when you have it on, it doubles your spiritual energy. And it also does make it boost your attack power and speed and stuff. Basically, it's a really cool power-up for Quincy's when you get to the final stage. You have to do all the Quincy stuff before, and you have to do everything. You have to craft everything. You have to activate everything first. And eventually, you can unlock this. It's a bit of a trial to do. As you saw, I couldn't even get it bloody working, and I'm cheating, so... people will be able to do it better than I would. I'm just not very good at it. But yeah, for some reason, it was on there originally, and it just buggered off. That was weird. But anyway, back to the Captain's Cloak. So... Captain's Cloak. A few other things we can do with it, actually, before we do anything else. I'm going to put this on first as well. Captain's Cloak. Technically, right now, it's just a standard Captain's Cloak. It's got its sleeves, it's got a thing. You can do more with it. That's what all this junk's around there for. If we take the Captain's Cloak, and we shift right-click it on a cactus, you'll see left arm 1. That's actually tore a bit of the sleeve off. If we do it again... Well, if we keep doing it, essentially. Also, put this on, because every time you shift right click it, it's going to try and go onto you. Arm 2, arm 3, arm 4. At this point, we've got no sleeve on that arm. Yay! If we go over to... I think it's this. That should move the thing, so now we're squad 1. So now if you... It's just dipped it. No, it's not. It's give us a... You go on. Every time you right-click this, you're supposed to move up a squad. That's basically how that's meant to work. Or if you just regular right-click it, it's supposed to do cloak type. So basically, cloak type, closed it. Oh, the thing's not working in the back anymore. Oh. That seems to be busted in the 1.12. I didn't even know that. I hadn't tested it. What it's supposed to do is give you the squad's number symbol on the back. It seems to not be wanting to work, though, on 1.12. Or it's not working for me right now. Cloak type 2. Basically, you just took the top bit off. Is there a cloak type? No, it's not cloak type 3. Yeah, I prefer it really being open. The number thing seems to be broke. That's a shame. I like the number thing. Whatever. If you right-click colored will block, you'll create a scarf of that color. It seems to have also given me... Oh, it's changed the color of my shoes and my regular outfit belt. Ooh. Oh, I don't know if it used to do that. Oh, bloody interesting. Right-click the white one. Oh, bloody hell. Well, let's bloody put it on me now. Yeah, you got a white scarf, white belt, and the shoes went back to normal. If I got to the black one here. Yeah, it makes the shoes now go black. Ooh, that's different. If you shift-click it, let's say that bit, it'll give you a red belt. Now, this might not be for everyone. You might regret these decisions after you do them. Don't worry. Take a furnace, right-click it, shift right-click it, normal, blah, blah, blah. It'll burn it away. No, it won't. You used to burn it away, didn't you? What? Oh, God, how do you get rid of it? Oh, no. Oh, no, that's not where the burning bit's from. I'm like, oh, wait, that's burning. No, you go to a basin here. Because I clicked that because it was next there. You go to a basin here. You right-click the basin. You shift right-click the basin. That'll get rid of the scarf and get rid of the thingy. If you want to. Also, the other thing. Woods! If you right-click wood with it, it'll change the shoulder pads. So you can get a wooden shoulder pads. If you shift right-click it, you can get a wooden guard, so it'll go in your arm. And if you right-click a furnace, that'll burn that off. There we go. I remembered in the end. Yeah, there's various things to do with the Captain Cloak. I love it. It means people can be more unique when it comes to outfits and the type of captain they want to be, I suppose. You used to be able to get the numbers as well. I don't know why that's not working. You'd also have to enable... I think by default it's enabled in the configs. You can disable in the configs so it can only be done by creative mode. That way, if servers want to have it so certain people are captains, they can set it so only creative mode people, modded people can change the numbers. I think it should be on by default and I should be able to do it. So yeah, it seems to just be glitched for the 1.12 version, so that's a shame. But anyway, last but not least, the masks. Oh, these are beautiful. So yeah, hollow masks. You kill hollows, you get masks. Quickly move some ones out of the way. The ones I've just moved have no abilities as far as I know. If they do have abilities, I've never found them. But yeah, these ones all have abilities. So if we quickly just grab some of these. We put on the Blood Mask. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Game. Oh, the bat mask's crashing me now. Ooh, that's weird. Or is it? It might be. I've not crashed, I've literally just froze. Hold on. Right, I was about to say, like, I know for a fact these worked before, because I wore several masks before the thing started, because I tried masks on to make sure they worked. Oh, the bat one seems to broke up. Right, anyway, monkey mask. Wearing it. Well, nothing's happening because I'm in survival mode. If we're in creative mode. If we're in survival mode, we lose spiritual energy wearing it because it gives us the ability to climb up walls. Monkey mask, it's alright. Get it from killing monkeys, obviously. Also, it gives you armor toughness. That's a thing, apparently. But oh, okay, to know. Grand Fisher or one in Minos mask. You can't wear the or Minos mask. You can wear the Grand Fisher mask, but it doesn't do anything. Basically, if you're a hollow wearing the Grand Fisher mask, you can make yourself disguise as a human, but you have to enable the configs for that. There are various other masks. For example, Snake Mask. That just looks weird. One of my personal favorites, and the same as maybe if you hit things and it poisons them. That's the thing, or you hit things with a sword and it poisons them. Personal favorite, Wolf Mask. I don't think it does anything either. I've never, I think the Wolf Mask used to do something, and now it just doesn't. I think it used to give slowness or something. Yeah, I like the Wolf Mask though. I think it looks cool. So yeah, that's the thing. Leave that one aside. Blaze Mask. It gives speed. Yeah, it didn't break me that time. I'm tempted to try it on again just to see if it does break me or not. Yeah, feck, I'm gonna put it on again and see if it breaks me or not. Wish me luck. Yeah, it breaks me. Ooh, Bat Mask breaks me. Oh, I need to try on all the masks then. Oh. Okay, so don't put the Bat Mask on right now. Obviously, this is right now. Once Night Demon knows about this stuff, he'll, eventually fix it when he has the time and stuff. So, I wouldn't worry about these things for too long. It's just in this current version. Don't do the things I'm showing. They are bad. Huh. Alright, well, I've tried on the various masks just to double check. And yeah, the bat one seems to be the only one that causes a crash. Don't know why. It is the only one that seems to be busted right now. So, that's a thing. Anyway, finally, last two masks. We've got the half mask, the hollow mask. 9 mask shards together creates the hollow mask, which actually was one of the things it said for me to do. So if I quickly grab the old mask shards, where the hell did I put them all? Oh no, oh no, it's in my inventory. My perception's very bad, by the way. If I quickly make one of these, as a visor, I should be able to activate power. There we go. And that's now made me technically holified, which is better, make me stronger. Draining my energy very quickly, though. I don't. To be honest, it doesn't seem like a good deal. To be honest, I don't. Actually, no, it's supposed to max out your damage though. So if your damage isn't maxed already, that could be useful. I don't know. Either way, it's a power-up you technically can use, but it doesn't give you a mask or anything, so it's not as cool as everyone imagines. So, I mean, you can aim to become a Visored, but it's a very small power-up for draining your energy very quickly. Anyway, we also get Full Ichigo Mask, which is combining the Hollow Mask with the Grand Fisher, the Menos, the Ore, Mantis, Lizard, Scorpion, Pterodactyl, and Honey Badger. That lets you get the full mask. We're going to go create mode for this, because it's going to do a thing. Yeah, so the full mask looks like this. Now, if I actually / Bleach KD set thingy 1000, it goes better. So yeah, the higher your spiritual energy is, the more things you get in the mask. So I've got the hair, I've got the horns and everything. Whereas if I do it again, I go down to like say 500. Well, I still got it because 500 is the mark you hit it. If I go down to 400 again, sorry, and then the horns go away, and it goes like that. If I go down to 200, it breaks off a bit at the bottom because I can't maintain it. If I go down to 100, well, that's the lowest you can go. Because if you go down any lower than that, it just pings off. That's the thing. Actually, wait, if I just go down to 50. But yeah, it can't ping off. Interesting. Now, this gives resistance to regeneration, by the way. Oh, if you put this mask on, by the way, it looks like this when you get low energy. And when you get like over 500... Oh, is it not doing it anymore? Oh, there we go. It goes full. I actually prefer it half. I think half looks cooler. Huh. So 500, as soon as you reach over 500, it goes from half to full. I actually prefer the half mask. I think a half mask is killer. Now, a quick wee thing, though. A glitch of sorts, if you will, that I found. Put this on. Go in survival. Let my spiritual energy run out. And we're about to see something very horrific happen. Yay! This is the other glitch. Yeah. So, basically, because it... So, alright. So, what Night Demon has it set to do? Masks, when you run out of energy... Oh my god. Masks, when they run out of energy, are basically supposed to, well, they're supposed to come off. That's how it works in Bleach. Now, originally what used to happen is it used to never come off. That didn't make any sense, though, because then you could just keep your mask on forever. You'd have no spiritual energy because it would constantly be running out, but you could eventually, you could occasionally get that fix. And it then said it so they'd ping off. The only problem is if it pinged off, if an explosion happened, it was near fire, you could lose the mask. That was annoying, but then it became very horrific when you had the Bleach mask. It took you so long to collect all these masks. So, that was bad. So now they even said it so basically it'll come off and it'll go into your inventory. Yeah, it seems to be a bit bugged right now because now if you run out of spiritual energy, it just keeps duping them forever. This happens with the lit stilts thing as well. That drains spiritual energy. If you run out of energy in that, it will start infinitely spawning them as well. It's essentially just the way this works with any mask that uses spiritual energy. For example, where the hell there is? If you use the Stalker mask, for example, that drains spiritual energy. And yeah, as soon as it goes under 100, it starts copying them. You have to physically take it off to make it stop. Now, it deletes the ones on the ground, but the ones that go in your inventory get duped. So, yeah, it's a bit of, it's the one kind of cheatsy bug. It's not even cheatsy, it's just cheating basically if you did this. But yeah, it's basically a cheat bug that you could use to get infinite mask shards and infinite copies of masks. It's a bit mental. That's the one big one I found. Other than the other two crash ones I found using the Soul Chain and the Bat Hollow mask. They seem to be the only two though. So that's not bad. I didn't even think to test all the masks. I tested some that worked. I was like, oh, good, this works. Now apparently the Bat one specifically has an issue with this. But anyway, last little bits to clean up on. Hollow Bait looks like this. You sit it down, you wait, hollows will rain from the sky. It'll eventually set itself up like a cake, and you can fight hollows as you go. Giganta, shift right click. I can't do the thing right now. Technically the Giganta's got requirements. You have to beat Minos Grande and a Grand Fisher in order to go to the Way Commando. So, yeah, 1 second. Okay, so, the Giganta might also be glitched. I didn't test this before because I didn't actually think to. Right, so there's also a thing called a Temp Giganta. I think this maybe Hollows can make these. Well, it didn't fucking take me anywhere. Yeah, I've actually went into the configs and turned off the requirements. Basically, you're supposed to beat a Minos Grande, and then you're supposed to get a Giganta, and then you're supposed to be able to, well, get to the thing. Yeah, that doesn't seem to be working for reasons. You're supposed to shift right click with it, you're supposed to go to the other, but it doesn't want to let me go there. I don't know, it could just be maybe I'm doing something wrong, but yeah, anyway, White Commando is basically a place that's just got tons of hollows around it and underneath it and stuff. There's basically hollows everywhere, and it's all of the blocks that I showed there. I like to show it off. I've showed it off in various videos before, so if you want to see it, I guess check out there. Assuming it's working. I don't know if it's glitched and not let it going there for a reason or what. That's quite weird. But right, anyway though, since I can't show that off and just end there, I'll just end the video here. So thank you all very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the show. Leave a like if you did. Link will be down below to Night Demon's Bleach mod. Where, yeah, latest version, well, latest version, we go into files. I think if you just click download and latest version, it'll download the 1.7.10 version. If you go into files, there's a 1.12 version there. But, yeah, nearly an hour long video. No surprise for me, I do very long videos. But yeah, it's a big mod, though. There's a lot of things to look. There's a lot of fun bits in it. And honestly, it could have been a lot longer if I went into more detail on bits, so it is what it is, I suppose. But yeah, anyway, that's the Bleach mod. It's really cool. It's a 1.12. There's a few wee game breaking, well, literally just two things that crash you. There's the spawning in things, which is a bit there. The Giganta doesn't seem to be wanting to work for reasons. I need to double check configs. Maybe it's off by default. I even thought I'd check that because there's a way to disable it altogether. Anyway, no matter. But all the bits that have went wrong I can try and tell Nathan about, and Or if he sees the video, that might help better. But yeah, basically there's bits here and there. Nothing too bad. For a mod that just moved from 1.7.10 to 1.12, not too bad. It's very few bugs, and most of the stuff's retained the way it normally is. So yeah, awesome. Can't wait to actually start playing. There's a few things to look out for, but other than that, yeah, we're pretty much good to go. I'm loving this. But yes, finally Bleach to 1.12.2. I am so bloody looking forward to playing with it with the 1.12.2 mods. It's gonna be awesome after so many years, new stuff to play along with it. But yeah, on that though, looking forward to see what else Night Demon gets up to. I don't know where he's planning to keep updating the 1.12 version of after he has fixes and stuff, or if he's going to plan to keep updating the 1.7.10 version. I don't know. Maybe he's going to update both. Who knows? But anyway, because the other stuff he has to Bleach mod as it goes, all the stuff he's had so far has been really cool, just from little details like the Captain Cloak changing about to bigger things like all the new hollows and the Miles Grande things, and yeah, list stilts and things like that. It's such a cool mod, and I just so many cool things to it. So, thank you to Demon for that. But yes, anyway though, people, thank you very much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed this little mod review. By little, I mean massive, because it's a huge mod. Yes, this big old mod review from me. See you all next time for whatever mod I end up reviewing next, whichever anime mod updates next, I guess. But yeah, see you then for that. Thank you all for watching. Goodbye, everybody. Also, just want to say a quick thank you to all of the channel members for the extra support. And a special thank you and shout out to our elite members, the Johnny members Austin Quinsonberry, the Trickster, Ice Prince Chris, Meat Locker Yeti, Leo Lalonde, and Arkham Knight 400, and our ANBU members Robert Scimeca, Eragon, Shadow Wolf, Marquis Moss, Old Dragon, Killer Idearbot, Lisa Barton, Demon_Ken0, Some Dudes, and Epic Chris 07. Thank you all very much for the extra awesome support. But